Okay, hello everybody, my name is Mateo Restrepo and I'm going to make this video as a short self-introduction about my family life and my experiences as a student in this career. I will also answer some questions referred to professional development and some other things about myself as a student, right? So my complete name is Mateo Jose Restrepo Pinto. I'm from here of Valledupar. I'm 20 years old and I live with my parents and siblings. I have four brothers and two sisters, and two of them, one boy and another girl, are younger brothers. I'm actually cursing the seventh semester of this amazing career, and I've always liked to share experiences and knowledge with some other people. I think that's the main reason why I chose this career. I'm actually a great fan of any kind of movies. I also enjoy a lot watching any kind of series, mostly from Netflix and Disney Plus. And I also enjoy a lot making and listening to music. Anyways, one of my objectives in this life is to someday combine the things that I like, such making music, with my work, such teaching people. I hope I could make it one day. Okay, as a student, all kind of noise and bustle always bother me, and I can't like focus, you know. So I know a lot of people that say that they can work really great or study really nice with music, even classical music or whatever music they like. But I'm not that kind of person. I think that any kind of sound, any kind of noise that that could be disturbing tends to distract me, and I can't just focus. I could lose my concentration for a second, and then I'll lose the entire idea and start reading again or start studying or making questions to the teacher like, sorry, I couldn't uh, attend to sorry, I didn't understand what you said. And so I think a classroom for me should be without any kind of distraction, with any sound, with any bustle, and so on. Okay, I think I have this problem that I always keep thinking that I can do everything by myself. So sometimes it is really hard for me to work with people, you know, in groups and so it's such a things. And so asking for help also it's not easy for me. If I'm stuck in something, I would rather uh, stay a long hours just trying to think, hey, what do I have to do? Is this the correct way to do it, instead of just going into the teacher and asking, sorry teacher, I have this problem, can you help me with this? And the same goes for working in in groups or in pairs. I know I can do things really creative and cool if I propose myself to do it, but the thing is, I think I'm pretty slow thinking when it comes to time for creativity. Maybe when the time is almost off, it's when I already, oh, this is a good idea, and I know it's a good idea, and maybe the people will like it, but by the time I will be doing it, it's too low. Then I couldn't just end it well. When it concerns to me, I know that I can always be better. I can always improve. I can always enhance the things with which I work to, and I know that most of it, or the key to enhancing or improving things that or improving your work, it's practicing. It's practicing a lot and every day the most you can. And I know most of the thing of material development and crafting for teaching, the teaching in the teaching work, um, it's mostly referred to either a part of your creativity, and also on the I don't your experience. You know, the most you have done, the most you have practiced, is the most you'll be better at something. That's why I think that at least right now I'm still a student, but I know I can still be better by now until I can get to be a teacher. So by the time I will get a teacher, I think I can be a really good teacher if I start practicing right now, which is the things that I'm trying to do every day. I know a lot of people agree with what I'm going to say, but teaching it's terrifying. And I have these fears that maybe one day I will be in a class, I don't know, fifth, sixth, seventh grade, which is going to be a lot of students, which are still kids, and they're loudy, they're really a complete mess, and maybe I know I have a very good class. I could be okay. I prepare this really well. I know how to explain everything. I have everything well prepared. But then I found this classroom, and I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I'm just standing right there saying, I don't know, kids, please silence, please be quiet. Let's start the class. And obviously, nobody would attend to me. It's one of the things that I think I should learn the most, because I'm not actually a very patient person. So I have this fear that one day I will be in this classroom with no class control of knowledge of anything, and I will just freak my nerves out of anything, and I don't know what could I do in that case. Also, I fear not to connect with my students, since I think relationships between students and teachers have to be very close, just like a father with a son. I fear that maybe I won't connect with the people the way I want, and that's something that scares me a little bit. Well, just for you to know, I'm actually a very calm person when it refers to making my own work and everything, my tax, homeworks, activities, and etc. So I can remain very steady and relaxed by the time I will be doing my homework and etc. The thing is that I'm not proud of this, but I'm actually very used to postergate all of my tasks and all the things that I should be doing by the time. And it's something that it's not good at all. And sometimes when I'm trying to do a work, and it's just the time for to be closed, for example, the time limit, and that's when my stress becomes to get higher and higher and higher, and so I got to freak out. Well, I'm not used to be mm, a very close and friendly kind of person, but I always try my best to be kind, so show some respect and everything should be fine. Also, most of the people should keep in mind that they're not only learners in the classroom, they're also learners in, I don't know, the restroom, the cafeteria, the mall. In every single place, a student could see you, or every single person could see you, because you're the one teaching people. So you're the one that should do the right things. Well, I think not only me, but a lot of people is the virtuality. This last year was really tough in terms of learning. I mean, in knowledge appropriation, because I think it was really pretty easy to get the grades. Like, okay, I could get a 4.5, a 5, another 5, but to learn something with a teacher that is literally not in front of you, looking at you, helping you, and talking exactly to you, but to all the other people, it's not easy to get some knowledge, and I think, or I have the fear that I don't really learn something really useful the last year or the last semesters. I think I showed myself a lot of self-control and patience the last year, since I'm not really in a classroom exactly. I'm in my house. I'm in, I don't know, the kitchen, or no, I'm in the living room or in the dinner room, and I'm there just standing in my phone, trying not to maybe do something else, go for Instagram, go into YouTube. And it's like all these voices in my head saying, "Hey, what are you doing here? You're in your house. Just chill out. Stay out of the classes." And it's so easy to just leave the cell phone there in the class, in the meet, and just go and do something else, and go and hang out with some friends or something else. I don't know. So I think mostly my patience, my self-control helped me to address these challenges the last year. I think mostly I take care thanks to my resilience, and thanks also for all my teachers that keep saying, hey, but don't stay just what would I say, go and search yourself something in the internet. You have this function, you have all these tools that you can search just whatever you want and you will have it. So I think that's all for my experience this last year. And so I think this is all. I would really like to share a lot more of things with you, but I think the time is not proper for that. So I hope you really enjoyed hearing to me, and thank you all for listening.